Bulls and the Washington Commanders. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Landover. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
A run here with the rookie from Washington. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Let's go. 19, Charger, 19.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in, and he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
60 by
Very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down. On play action, Daniels. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A run on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year.
And you always wonder, Mike, how are teams going to respond to a close loss like we saw last week? And some teams come out and they're sleepwalking, they're still thinking about what could have been, but not them. They came out with a clear plan, a clear way to attack this defense, really well executed opening script, and they come away with an early touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. 26.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Shotgun snap for Prescott. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Samerston.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Commanders take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 2. LeVon Revel there to make the play.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. And we've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Daniel. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. It's Daniel. That is caught by the tight end. Then Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. That is first touchdown of the new year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The score, Commanders 14, Cowboys nothing. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go. Like it.
From the shotgun, it's down. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. At about a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. 26.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Downfield, he's got Sinnott, the tight end, and he's into the end zone. Then Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. York is good on the extra point. And the Commanders mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Cade York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Avante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very...
Into space. Inside the 20. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. Met back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get it. 70 Lions. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
Daniels now on first down. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
McLaurin open on the left side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Throwing now. Daniels. Forced out wide.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready,
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hunt.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And that's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! All right,
First down, Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
To the ground, a first down run. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will go all the way. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
Cowboys 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go. 76.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
Ready? Let go.
On the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, trigger 19.
Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he'll take this one in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Washington. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
16 yards.
46.
First down.
Now Prescott. Headed left, buying time. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
So after he gets out of the pocket, he does a nice job in scramble drill finding his receiver along the boundary, and the coverage was really tight, so he's just trying to throw this ball as far out of bounds as I can, but keep it close enough to try to come down with it. So he makes the catch, can't get both feet in bounds, but it's actually a pretty good ball.
This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Jonathan Mingo, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, Riley. Hey, 47. We go 47.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a run going left, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by a 3-yard pickup.
Here's Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. 3rd down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Here we go,
On 3rd down, Prescott. their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Pistol now for Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Dak to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Third quarter begins with a run. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
There we go.
Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here's a third down and 4. Now, Prescott. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Handoff here, up the middle. A big hole. And he's got another one. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Extra point now by Riley. His kick is good. Cowboys are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready, Bronco 80, Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Pat to 60, Pat to 60.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. A toss left side caught by his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. That is caught. What a throw. Harry, touchdown, Commander. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball.
42, Cowboys 24. Cam York to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Down on 1st down. Forced to his right. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big time.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Frankie Louvu in to drop him on 3rd and goal. And that will send the field goal unit out. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk, Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
He'll manage only a couple. Deron Bland with the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Get it. Viking 18, go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's taken down just shy of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready, steady.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's into the end zone yet again. Rondell Moore. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Now it's York for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Commanders 49. Cowboys 27. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
When it starts bad, it has a funny way of ending up getting worse. And I don't think that could be any more true than it is right now. They're already down by multiple possessions, and after that start to this drive with the sack, they find themselves once again in a massive hole.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
So back and forth they go as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Daniels. There's that man again, another catch. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And he will score again. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. York now for the extra point. He's got it. The Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
56. Cowboys 27.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down for Cummings.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they could somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. going to have a Cowboys first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 14. First down, Cowboys.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's down. Catch is made. That's Mingo. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, Cowboys. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer.
Cowboys 34.
Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready, right?
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Daniel. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Pass the 60. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Now pass deep for McClory. And he's in! Terry McClory, touchdown Commander. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-ups. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
34. Cade York to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6. At the 46-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score. Commanders 63, Cowboys 41.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there. And they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Cardinal.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles. Ready.
To throw is Daniels. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Has caught, that's Lane. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Ready, break. Ready.
On play action, Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2